Hi everyone! So this is Loraine again from the story of the ever unfolding rose. So I hope you're having a relaxing weekend so far, and I'm back with another video where I get to just talk to you guys. And as per my format or video content last episode, I am now embarking on a more free-flowing video blog, which I will just intuitively say or just discuss what I have discovered or learned for the day. Hopefully, it can also help you along my spiritual journey. So, and I like this actually, as I've mentioned in the other episode, that this is sort of scriptless for me, more of me just speaking what I'm passionate about, what I'm happy about for the day. And for this weekend, so I was again meditating on what topic should I talk about for my next video and when should I post my next video, even that one. And funny enough, so as I was mentioning that every day I do a daily meditation where I ask Father, where I ask God, the universe, creator or source, whatever you want to call him or her, that what do I need to know? What do I need to do to be closer to him in love and in wisdom every day? So initially, actually ever since yesterday, I've been receiving guidance to also do a social media detox because as I've mentioned, I do notice that I'm spending a lot, even just browsing online, reading content, and Father wants me to do a social media detox by this time. And I realized because I am coming out of my semi or coming out of my hermit mode in a way, slowly interacting back with the world, that I have been absorbing too much emotions or energy from not just from the content online but also just with people around me. And now more than ever since I have undergone that inner healing journey, I am realizing how much me time, hermit mode, whatever you want to call it, or time to recharge my batteries that I need to, because I always need to have to sort through my thoughts, through my feelings, if that those are really mine, those are really what I want, or that's what the society wants or expects of me, or what other people, though even well-meaning that they are, that their intentions were, if that's really what I want. So as I'm slowly getting back into the groove, with the slowly coming out of my shell in a way, I've been, again, as I've said, every day is a day filled with learning, being closer to Father in love and in wisdom. So that's the intent, that's the tone that I always set every day. What can I improve? What can I heal? And ultimately, each step that I am undertaking, if you've watched some of my big hard readings or episode, because true happiness is what God has intended for us in this life, as He created us as the source of unconditional love. So every day, those small steps that I take always brings me closer to my dream, which is what true happiness, which is inner peace. And every day I'm living that dream closer and closer and closer. But but I do have a main topic in mind on what to talk about, because um I've been having realizations on, again, as I've said, this is a working video content blog, and Father wants me to have this more of free flowing. That's really something that I enjoy. That again, that I don't get tired shooting or preparing even for it because I have everything within me. So the topic, but at least the title, I'll figure it out after I shoot the video again. But right now, as I've been telling, I don't know again if you've watched my some of the episodes or pick a card readings that I've uploaded, but I have been an advocate of emotions being an ally, emotions being a guide on how else we can improve, on what else we can be better, be happier in this life, or have that inner peace. And I don't want emotions to control me. I want to control my emotions. And that's possible. As I've mentioned in one of my video blogs, um, there's even a scientific way of being able to manage your mind, your emotion, your thoughts with um, clinical trials being done in it, in a way on how you can manage your toxic thoughts and turn it around. Because as I was saying before, that um, with emotions, even though you felt fear, even though you felt envious of someone, or even if you felt jealous of someone, that doesn't make you an envious person. That doesn't make you a jealous person. You don't label yourself with your emotions. Emotions are just a small facet of what you are undergoing in this lifetime, and that doesn't define you. So when you stop labeling yourself with the emotions that you are feeling, that's actually one big step for you to be able to control your emotions. And once you do that, stop labeling yourself with your emotions, you are not actually being scared of those feelings anymore, or at least starting not to be scared and starting more, because you are not that emotion. You are becoming more open-minded in exploring what this is emotion all about. Where is it sourced from? Why do I feel this way? And in that kind of next step, when you ask yourself those questions, it becomes you now being the driver of your emotions and using your emotions as your guide, as your ally, as your compass, and you're not running away from them. So in the same vein, again, when I'm feeling, especially not just the positive, but the negative, if I'm feeling something negative, I have learned through this inner healing journey that again, they are my compass. What else can I improve? How can my life again better and better and better and better? So with that in mind, um, I can start probably with when people ask me, like, for example, I had that I had that appointment with my dermatologist the other day, and she was asking me, of course, the usual routine, because it's been some time since I came back to her for an appointment. She was asking me, so Loraine, what are you doing now? So I was hesitant on how to answer those questions, because I've been exploring. I don't know if I'm not yet open to saying what I want. But see, when and I don't know what how to how to explain myself. So with that, I got that light bulb moment again. Hey, Loraine, why is there hesitancy on this? Imagine I catch again another emotion. Why is there hesitancy on telling what you are doing, or what are you currently doing? And I'll go back to this, but I want to segue. As I've mentioned in the previous blog, that I always do daily meditation, and I usually use tarot and oracle cards to help me guide on what can I meditate on, what can I improve, what can I do, with that thought of asking Father, how can I be closer to you and in love and in wisdom today? What do I need to know? What do I need to do? And with that, um, so I have my cards every morning. Actually, I like having my breakfast while I'm meditating on the cards. So when the cards was laid down, but I already got a download or a guidance or a nudge from the universe, from God, that I am supposed to take this another leap of faith. But So I was asking him, so Father, what do I pull other cards again? So I was trying to wrap up my daily meditation, the oracles, the spread that I have laid down. I had another light bulb moment with Father, the universe, or God stating that you can use your daily meditation cards to talk about what you want to talk about in your blog. And then, like, okay, like, because I've spent time reflecting on this, especially earlier, and some of it from yesterday. So, see, it was me actually more of not trying to find answers deliberately, but just asking it to God. And then God will just nudge you in the right direction when you're not trying hard, because He doesn't want us to try hard. Again, we are His creations from unconditional love, and everything is supposed to be yours. So God just nudged me in this right direction. So again, going back now, so I had my card actually right now spread out. This has been my spread for my daily meditation today. And for my daily meditation, I don't have fixed cards or oracle tarot cards that I use. I just have an intuitive, or what I feel. When I say intuition, feeling, what do I feel like using today? So I do have one fixed card that I use every day, but the rest are subject to what I'm feeling or what my intuition is telling me, because intuition is about feeling, gut feeling. So anyway, that's a lot of segue, but so far I know how to come back to my point. So I was asking then Father that again, so I can use now my spread to deliver, or to at least know what my topic, to direct my topic, or what else that I have to talk about today, because I like to use visuals. So, and again, I got confirmation. But the thing is, before that, I also asked Father for the timing, because I know that I don't rush things. I don't just release content or do anything because I'm rushing it because time is running out. That's just an illusion. That time is always running out, that you're late for everything. That's just an illusion. Which again, I can talk about in other vlogs in the future. Some of the realizations that I had to learn in this inner healing journey. But so after spreading up this this oracle deck and leaving it here so that I can use it later, but still I asked God, Father, let me know. I still have some hesitancy if when will I deliver, what I need to deliver, what message that will be for my next vlog. So I took an early morning nap. I love weekend naps. But anyway, I just like napping in general too. That's beside the point. So while I took that early morning nap, I dreamt of one of my oracle cards. And then Father, I get the message. In my dream, there was a message. There was a message telling me to put out, because I've already spread it, my oracle deck now, to put out one of my decks, which is called the Goddess Power Oracle. This one, and then pull out Iris, the card of Iris, and read the description of Iris. And Iris is from the Greek mythology. I don't know if you can see it here. Clear? Yes. Iris is the goddess of rainbows, and she's considered as the messenger of gods in the Greek mythology. So I put it here. So when I woke up, okay, I got that. From my nap, I got that download from Father. And then I pulled out the description, the guidebook. The deck normally comes with a guidebook. So I pulled it out and then read the description of Iris. And it says, clarity in communication is called for as your words will have great impact on others right now. It's a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories, and sharing your experiences, strength, and hope with others. I won't continue with the rest of the message, but those first two sentences are very clear enough. hint from the universe, from God, on what I should do next. As I have been telling a friend, of course, God will not communicate directly with us stating that you should go to the, for example, you should go to the bookstore and buy this. Or because that, when that happens, that would take away our free will. And that's not allowed. That's not how God, that's not part of the universal laws that God created us from with, because we have free will. So you will notice that again, the loophole that God at least can 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 um can still allow us to have our free will is that He will give us gentle suggestion, reminders, or advice, but we have the free will if we should take this advice. Like that one, God gave me a nudge that I can communicate today, but it's up to me. That's just a nudge, an indirect nudge, because again, if it's an outright statement, that would in effect actually take away from our free will. We have to figure out things for ourselves because we are part of the universe. We are part of God. Everything here is from God. You have to figure out what His message is for you at this particular time. So with me, with that one, it can't get any clearer. Of course, God has to play also with the universal laws of reality with this one because, again, He created us with order and free will. Again, so with that, with my own free will, with God telling me that I can and it's time, and if it's up to me, I can decide if I want to deliver this message, then okay. With that, another nudge from Father, and again, as I've been saying, I have been using emotions as my compass to guide me, especially negative emotions. So I've been actually having this hesitancy. I would say it's even fear. So as symbolized by this Five of Swords from the Lightseer's Tarot. I don't know if it's clear or my face is clear. Okay, that one. See, he has a headache, but there's a raven whispering in his head. Again, which actually tells me that perfectly shows that emotions, especially the negative ones, because does he look like he's happy? He's worried. That those emotions are actually a nudge for you to explore something deeper, for you to break through, to have that level up. And that's what it did to me. So I have been having this fear of disclosing to people what I am doing right now. That's the thing. And my father said, Loraine, it's time. I mean, the hinge, the nudge, everything. I mean, I can't tell about the other downloads. It's too much. It's too long probably. But God will communicate to you the best way that you are comfortable with. And I like tarot and oracle cards. And these are among the tools that He uses to communicate with me. But this is not the only tool. So anyway, so why do I have that fear? Why do I have that hesitancy to tell people what I have been doing? And then hit me. Because if there's a fear, then there's something that I can overcome. So what am I scared of? Oh, and then it hit me. Another tower moment. But I will tell what, but I'll probably start from the start of my spiritual journey. In my spiritual journey, I have to let go of everything. If you've watched my first episode when I started my spiritual journey, that was the introduction of my spiritual journey. But I haven't talked in depth or in detail so far on what that spiritual journey has been for me, that deeper dive to the unknown that has taken me. And again, one of the things, what finally had me diving deeper into the spiritual journey is, for me, I pulled this card earlier. This is the Hermit and the Rider-Waite. This is me having to let go of everything. and focus just on me, on that light within me, just so that I have to let go of everything so that I'll have clarity on what I really want. Who am I really? What am I supposed to do? Like this hermit in the card, focusing on that light, focusing on that light within me. So I let go of my job. I resigned from my job at the bank, and I had to let go of relationships, personal ones, even love relationships. Prior to that, everything, initially it was scary because everything is falling apart. Everything is going away. And I've been realizing that everything has to go away so that I can rebuild myself from who I really am. From I have to shed all of the expectations of people. I have to take that leap. This is the moon card from the Light Years Tarot. I have to take that leap of faith into the unknown. When I say unknown, I don't know what will happen because we humans have this tendency. We need that stability in the external world. But it all starts from within. And once you start trusting yourself from within, it doesn't matter what happens with the external world because that will change according to you. And maybe the technique that I'm telling you right now, you can call it manifestation techniques on how to manifest your dreams. Yes, there are other names for this one, but I call it the path to your true happiness. So I took that plunge. That was scary. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know what I know what I'm doing, but I don't know where I'm going. But this was the biggest test of faith for me. This was God calling me. Do you trust me, daughter? Do you trust me, Loraine? That was Him talking to me. Because a true test of faith, a true test of that belief in God is you believing with all your might, even though the external world states or shows otherwise, that God is there to catch you every time you take that leap of faith towards Him, towards the unknown, with just that light within you, guiding you, that faith, that hope. And wow, I must tell you, it has not been an easy, it never is. The path to true happiness has never been easy. That's why people in this life or in any life in history can claim, have you been truly happy? But everyone can do that if they have this trust, this faith. But this one, this leap of faith that I did, imagine I resigned from a high-paying job. People were telling me that, Loraine, your skills, because I'm doing well at work, that your skills are it's regretful if you won't pursue because you're so good at this. What will happen here if you have a good future, you have a settled future for here in this direction, and imagine what you can do in the future furthermore if you embark on this direction. But the question for me was, is this the direction that's truly making me happy? And when I say happy, truly happy, it's not the paycheck. It's never been the paycheck for me. That's why even though I've moved a lot of jobs, because I was looking for that elusive, I thought it was elusive before. That thing that when I wake up every day, I'm excited to do things. That I don't get tired of doing it. In fact, what I am doing is energizing me. Because it's something that I truly, truly love. I was looking for that. I was looking for that love too, not just in everything that I do. I realized that was what I was looking for. So, with that, again, I resigned from my job. I had to let a lot of relationships go. I had to cut off the whole world so that I can push away the expectations. And even though loved ones, Even though, of course, I know that they care about me, that they love me, but no one truly knows me better than I do myself, because I am this person, unique with all of my experiences, with all my thoughts, with all my memories. And no one, well, aside from God, knows me better than I do myself. So when I took that inner healing journey where I had to isolate myself from everything else that I've known, and my whole world changed, and it's for the better. But but it's not easy, but it's worth it, because it's for me. It's my true happiness. If there is something that I am willing to invest my 100% in this lifetime, it's for my true happiness. And that's the same for everyone. God actually wants us to invest 100% for our true happiness, because He unconditionally loves us and He just wants nothing for us to be truly happy in this life. And it starts within. We're not here to make other people happy. No. We are here in this life to make ourselves truly happy, unconditionally loved, and really free. And that has been one among many other things that God, our Father, has been teaching me in this inner healing journey. So when I took that, when I had that hermit mode, which I like to call, or hibernation if I want to be cute and polar bearish about it, I had time. When this card states meditate, but more of me look at this world going in from within, from within. I had more time to figure out things that I really want, because yes, I discovered that I can do a lot of things, that I am good at a lot of things. But doesn't mean that even if I'm good at doing something, does that really make me truly happy? Or that's because I had to ask my question. Yes, when I get a quota, for example, or I was able to get this, for example, client. Yes, that's happy, but that happiness was just temporary for me, because I had now to work harder for the next goal and the next goal, and the stresses that come with it, the stresses, the hardship that has to come to get that other goal. So does that really make me happy? The journey? It does not. It does not. It's not a lasting happiness that makes me wake up every day and tell, Father, I'm excited. That sing-song voice in my head that I say, Father, I'm excited again to this today. What can I do today? What will I know today that will make me become closer to you in love and in wisdom? And you know, when we are closer to God every day, in love and in wisdom, it's intertwined with us achieving our dreams, and it's intertwined further with us being truly happy, because as we get closer to God, we are actually achieving our dreams that we want, that will make us really fulfilled, and we are actually on our path to true happiness. So it's all intertwined with you becoming closer to God, to Spirit, to the universe, to the Creator. So it was tougher. The hard work will just have to come with you going to that inner healing journey, because you have to heal first and foremost those childhood traumas, those emotional wounds that you had, because you're living. As I was telling a friend the other day, no one in this entire world, no matter how rich you are, is exempted from the pains, challenges, and wounds of life. Because some way or another, we have been living traumas, karmas from previous lifetime, but I won't talk about that today, maybe another blog. But imagine, as I was telling the other day in one of my video blogs, or probably a pick a card reading, if you had an unhappy childhood, for example, you are all blaming it to your parents. But imagine your parents were also raised that way by their parents, and their parents before them, and so on and so forth. So it becomes now an inherited trauma, an intergenerational trauma, because that's the way that they've been raised. So that's the only way they know how to raise you. But now, you have a chance to break that chain, to be better, to be truly happy, and in a way, to truly also teach others on how to be happy with themselves. And that's what I've been doing so far. So I'm not afraid to admit now, like, why am I afraid in the first place? Because I've been conditioned by society to compare, to define success with societal standards. And what are societal standards for success? How much you're earning? What's your rank currently? Like, for example, in the bank that I was working, are you an executive now? Are you going there? How many clients do you have? That's successful for them. But what is success for me? Success for me is you being truly happy. I mean, it's simple as waking up every day without the stress, but looking forward to the magic that God will perform in your life for that day. And ever since, it was difficult earlier in the first part of the journey because I had to undo all of those conditioning. I had conditioning of society, of belief systems that I had, expectations of other people, the trauma that I have undergone, not just in childhood, but in my interactions with people as I grew up as an adult, for example. I had to shed all of those layers by layers by layers. But the good thing is here that God, when we entrust everything to God, He won't just force you 180 degrees to just change like one day, then that's it. No. Your healing journey has no time limit. It's time is an illusion, which again, I'll probably talk about in another vlog. But God is always there planning the best for you because again, He's unconditional love. So every time that you want to heal something, it's all perfectly laid out. He won't force you when you're not ready. He's readying you because He wants you to heal. He wants you to shed those expectations from society that's not really your authentic truth, that doesn't jive with what really makes you happy. And then once you're healed, every day, you're ready to receive His blessings. You're not rejecting His blessings, even though you don't know yet where you're going, but you are stepping in that direction, trusting Him. That's what I have been doing. And see, 32 minutes have passed. I just was looking at the clock. And I'm not yet tired. I'm still happy talking about this. Just further confirming that I am in my right path. And I just want to drink water. So with that, when I meditated a lot the past few months, when I say meditate, well, again, it's hard for me to sit still, but more of you taking the time to get to know yourself, asking yourself the questions, because why are you scared? I mean, why are you scared of the unknown of God, what God does want to tell you? Because God just wants to make you happy. He's not there to judge you and say that you are you have been an evil person, you have been no. God is here because He wants you to heal those wounds so that you can be truly happy. That's why that's one of those things that God has to teach me, because most of the religions, major religions in this world, has been teaching people to fear Him. Why are you fearing unconditional love? Does not jive with unconditional love at all, right? And why can you not directly talk to Him? He's unconditional love. He loves you so much. Why can He not directly speak to you like He does me? He can speak to everyone. He can forgive you directly. And He doesn't even, and again, unconditional love. As I've been saying in my previous vlogs, when you ask Him for forgiveness, He has already forgiven you because He's unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness. What He just wants is when you ask that forgiveness from Him, a card jump, is that for you to admit it to yourself. Because once you admit it to yourself, that's an awareness for you of something that you need to heal. And to heal, to correct, so that it won't hurt you anymore. So that you have to do that what is right for you. So once you have that admission, that's one half again of the cure. awareness, admission, realization within yourself. That's it. So with that, I'm really passionate about what I'm talking about. If you will just, I mean, and so anyway, going back to this, I was just again amazed at how great God is. So I was taking that step to work on myself. This is the Six of Keys. Look at that man working so hard. But this is me, my journey from within. Because again, you are not entitled to anything from anyone in this world, but only what you worked hard for yourself. That's the only thing. And why are you not working hard for yourself? Why are you scared of being happy? Why are you scared of facing all those fears when that's actually an illusion created, again, another vlog, to keep you from your true happiness? Because yes, in this world, there are those beings that are not of the light, that are not of God. Yes, there is, and you know it. But that's another topic altogether, because my topic here is those inner demons that I am still facing and I have faced, and because this video is here. So when people ask me now, so Loraine, what are you doing? So I was telling God earlier, I was talking to him in my head, Father, what do I label myself? I mean, when people ask me what I'm doing now, so because before I don't know what to say, and then it hit me. I pulled this card from the Starseed Oracle. This is earlier during my meditation. This is the Courageous Peony. I don't know if I'm correctly pronouncing the flower right, but the description is said, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. And I realized I have lots of gifts. Why would I be labeled with one? I was telling him, Father, if there's something, can I just like COO, child of owner? Like, I'm your daughter, so I want to be known as your beloved daughter. But I can't put that in anywhere. So maybe a spiritual, but when you say spiritual practitioner, I was telling Father, people label it with people who are just seeing other spirits or something. But again, lots of label. But for me, maybe I was telling Father, maybe I can settle with one more, light worker. And light worker might be too like woo woo for you because it's new age, but the definition of a light worker is someone light who is true to themselves and they just shine their own light and they're comfortable with it in this world. And when they shine their own light, they also encourage others to shine their own light and be honest and authentic within themselves. So yes, so I was telling Father. So Father, when someone asks me now what I'm doing, I can tell that I'm a light worker in everything that I do. And then he says, whatever you want. Whatever will make you happy. So see, it's funny. So with that, actually, I am just speechless with the happiness that I'm feeling. When I say happiness, it's not just me 100% like being a love bug, like 100% happy. No, it's me being, I like this content that I read the other day. It's me being perfectly imperfect. What does that mean? I acknowledge I can't be like 100% happy all the time. Like, really, I mean, I know I'm not supposed to judge myself, but my previous self would have said like, Loraine, what did you take? Something like that. But more of, even though I experience fear, I experience like sadness or those negative emotions, it's a question of how quick I get up, how quick I recover, how quick do I turn those negative emotions into positive emotions. Because I know that life is not perfect. And that's perfect for me. And one of my healing journeys realization is that God is not asking us to be perfect. He's not asking us to be like this priest who's having this vow of celibacy or disavowing every abundance of this world. No. You can still be rich, you can still be abundant, but it's just God. One of the things that he wants to tell us, not to get too attached. Like eyes on the prize, on what's truly making us happy. And when I said that, I looked somewhere there because, as I've said, I like these post-it notes to myself. And although it's far, I posted somewhere along in the wall in front of me. I don't want to post it, but I'll just tell you what the note is about. Eyes on the prize. When I say eyes on the prize, let the Lord's, and this has been my prayer, even though I've been lost in a way, or not lost, because everything happens for a reason. Those jobs that I have to undergo through, different kinds of things, exploring what really makes me happy, all of it are planned in accordance with God's will. But I was telling him, Lord, I don't know before. I don't know what do I have to do in this life. But I hope, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, and let me glorify your name with my life, so that when people talk about me, they will immediately associate me with how God works, in how God works miracles in one's life. And that's what I wanted to be. And that has been my prayer, actually, inadvertently, ever since I think I started this, maybe law school. Like, that's my quick prayer. Like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing, but whatever I'm doing, because knowing is something that is, what do you call this, a tendency for us to be controlling. I don't have to know everything, to know every facts, but I just have to know that everything that is happening to me is because God has intended it for me, for my greatest happiness. That's the compass that I really need to have. So it's me right now, not knowing again what's happening to me in the future, but I'm living in each moment. I had to learn that the hard way, like like in everything that I do. For example, when I had worries about what will happen in the future, maybe finances, then it's again, I get a gentle nudge from God, from my spirit guides, from my ancestors, guardian angels. Loraine, stay in the present. What? Because the future is unwritten. The future is unwritten. It's nebulous. It's future. But now, go back to the now. Let go of the worries. What are you having now? I am content. I am happy. I feel this peace. And in every step that I take, I know that God will provide, because he's that powerful. And he has been. I can't talk probably about the details of my spiritual journey and some other blogs, but this is about me being actually truly telling people that I am full on leaving. I've left that, maybe I like to term it the Matrix. Maybe too much sci-fi movie, but that conditioning that everyone has of what should make me truly happy, because it's not about the next designer bag. Although yes, I still want to have one, but that doesn't really make me happy. I mean, do I sleep with it, like hug it when, I mean, whatever floats your boat, but that's not really that something that makes me wake up every day with this feeling of excitement of what will I discover today, Father? How will you work again magic in my life? What synchronicities will you show me again? Like, I can't tell the details, but it's been magical ever since I've started healing. Because first I had to heal from the conditioning of society. I have to heal. I have to shed all those pretenses about those self-limiting beliefs that I had about myself before I can truly hear and see and feel clear God, how God works in my life. So I guess that's for me coming out right now, stating to the world that yes, I have to leave everything. I have to lose everything. Job, relationships, everything, so that I can start, so that God has room to bring in miracles, room to bring in abundance in my life. And it starts from within. I don't know if people will probably tell it's manifestation 101, the laws of manifestation, manifesting your dreams. And that's what I have been doing, actually manifesting my dreams. And I'm just getting started. And with that, probably I can end this, at least this episode for now, with this is one of those cards that I got earlier. Setting your course. This is the Three of Scrolls from the Akashic Tarot. I will post again all of the oracle cards that I've been using for readings in the description box, should you be interested in also getting them. But you can see here, they are just looking ahead. They are going into their journey, but there's a rainbow, and that reminded me of Iris, the goddess of communication. She's the goddess of rainbow, the messenger of the gods. So I'm just setting my course because this is exciting for me. I mean, I'm living each day knowing that God has been taking care of me. I don't know yet how will the abundance manifest, how will the blessings manifest further, because I've been blessed every day with me getting closer to Him in love and in wisdom. But God is always telling me it's not yet done, because as I am living, then there's always room and time for God to give me more blessings and abundance. So I am excited, even though I don't know where I'm going. And this is such a big thing for someone like me who was so controlling before, that I need to know first, and that I am going to jump, who will catch me, what will happen. But this time, what I do know is that God is not catching me. He's giving me wings to fly. Hey. Well, Iris has wings here in the future. He's giving you wings to fly so that I can be truly free, happy. When I say truly happy, not the 100% happy bug every time, but having that inner peace. That because life is not like one linear perfect, because along the way, I wanted to pull out this one. This is the Hierophant. And unlike the traditional Rider-Waite Hierophant, this card is someone who's very relaxed, and there's a staircase with a light above him. So it's me believing in God that everything that I'm doing right now will always lead me to my true happiness, because that's what I choose. This is the path that I choose. My path to Him is also my path to true happiness, and my path to abundance and blessings and miracles in this life. And this is not just available for me, it's available for everyone, because God created us out of unconditional love. So I have been taking my leap of faith, several leaps of faith. The question is, hopefully in time, you'll also be ready to take your own leap of faith to the unknown, to be truly happy in this life. So with that, I am ending this video blog for today. I'll figure out the title probably after, most likely after. But I hope you learned, or I hope I was able to shed some light to whatever things that you're undergoing. And I'll see you in the next story. Bye!